My girlfriend sent me to the hospital and even to a psychologist because of her cannibalistic way of kissing. And the worst part is that she thinks that way of showing love is the most normal thing in the world.
I'm afraid you're going to need a different kind of help, but I promise you'll recover.
A different kind of help?
Yes, here.
Jane has always had a crazy obsession with kissing wildly. At first, it was really sexy, I won't deny it. But as she grew more comfortable with me, she started biting me harder and harder. But I also loved her a lot, and out of love, or what I thought was love, I endured it all. Hi, Dad.
Again, Victor.
What do you mean?
You've been coming home beaten up for a week now. Bruised.
Hi, Dad.
Humiliated.
I'm home.
Injured because of that girl.
Don't overreact, Dad. Jane loves me, and she'd never hurt me. It was hard to admit, but he was right. Every time I came back from being with her, it looked like I had been in a dogfight. And the worst part was, I never won. It was time to set some limits on her aggression, because it had gotten to the point where I had to hide from her so she wouldn't kiss me. So, I asked her to meet me at the park to talk about my feelings. Babe, please don't get mad, but I want to talk to you about something.
Sure, but first, give me a kiss.
No, that's exactly what I want to avoid.
What do you mean?
I don't want us to kiss anymore. Through tears, Jane explained that her biting wasn't easy to control because ever since she was little, anything that made her feel tender also made her anxious, and biting was her way of showing affection. At first, she didn't take my decision very well, but she said she would respect it and do her best to make our relationship a little less violent. As the days passed, we found that, after all, things weren't so bad without kissing. We still did really fun things, and in a way, our relationship began to grow stronger. To the point where, at times, I almost forgot about our new rule, and I'd get a huge urge to kiss her. One night, after taking her home from a very romantic date, I got too close and couldn't resist. Okay, but no biting, all right?
Trust me.
In the middle of what I thought was the sweetest and most tender kiss we had shared in our whole relationship, I realized I definitely shouldn't have trusted her. Let me go. Please, Jane, you're hurting me. I'm begging you. When I finally got free, it felt like I had put my lips in a blender. You went too far, Jane. This time, I won't tolerate it anymore.
Oh, you're so dramatic, silly.
It's not an exaggeration. It hurts so much.
Let me give you another kiss to make it better.
I got into the taxi super angry, and even from inside, I could still hear her laughing at what she did to me. All I could think about was the scolding I'd get from my dad when he saw me come home with my lips all mangled. So, I entered as quietly as possible, and when I noticed no one was in the living room, I rushed in to lock myself in.
Are you home?
Yes, Mom.
Why aren't you saying hello, you rude boy?
Sorry, Mom. I thought you were already asleep.
Aren't you going to eat dinner?
Thanks, Mom, but I'm really tired. Of course, I was starving, but I had to let the swelling go down a bit so it wouldn't hurt when I ate. But the next day, just brushing my teeth was enough to realize that the wound wasn't only going to take longer than I thought to heal. It was getting worse. Look at what you did to me.
Me?
You really went too far, seriously. Forget about me ever kissing you again.
You're so dramatic. In fact, I think someone else did that to you because I don't remember biting you that hard.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, okay. I admit I went a little overboard.
I felt like I was going to faint at school because I couldn't eat anything. Even swallowing saliva or drinking water was torture. So after school, I went home, grabbed my piggy bank, and broke it so I could go to the doctor. I had saved for months to take Jane on a romantic date. But what she did wasn't fair. It was only right that I use that money for something more important. And at that moment, all I could think about was the pain I was feeling. The humiliation didn't stop there. When I got to the hospital, the nurse started laughing as I explained what had happened to me. I thought it was something really serious because of the doctor's expression, but what he told me helped me gather the courage I needed to make a decision.
You're going to use this pain relief spray before every meal so it hurts less. I'm also going to prescribe you an antibiotic to prevent infections.
Thanks, doctor. So I don't need stitches? Am I not going to die?
Not today, kid, but if you keep seeing that girl, I can't guarantee anything.
After putting on the medication, I worked up the nerve to talk to my dad about what had happened because I couldn't spend the rest of my life hiding in my room. I knew he was going to get mad, but I needed advice, and even though he did get really upset, I was surprised by the support I got.
At your service.
Hello, is Victor there?
Yes, but I don't know if he'll want to come out. Wait here.
Thanks, father-in-law.
The shark. Oops, I mean the crocodile. Oops, I mean Jane is here to see you.
It was time to face the truth, and the truth was that if I didn't set a boundary, things were only going to get worse.
Hello, my love. I hope you're feeling better. Can I have a little kiss?
We're done.